In this part, we'll be talking about some recent news happenings, and we'll seek comments from Yan Chong and Dexter. So let's talk about the first one. I believe most of us would have heard about the recent free one disposable mask giveaway by Razer. And in order to be entitled to receive this one free disposable mask, okay, people would have to sign up for the Razer Pay app, and there'll be a lot of personal data that you have to input into the app, okay, and then you get an account, and with this account you'll receive a QR code that you can go to their vending machines to scan the QR code, and you will dispense out your free disposable mask. Yan Chong, are you aware of this news? Maybe you'd like to seek your comments on this.
Oh, I actually heard on the news, but I didn't know the requirement to get the information is so many. I thought it's just the basic information like email, then name, at most phone number. I guess there'll be enough. But after you all share with me, then I go and see, wow, there's a lot of things they're asking for just for one disposable mask, which is quite ridiculous lah. The number of information that they're getting is so much more valuable, like if you see the grand scheme of things. That's why I understand, like I guess in an organizational view, they need some sort of like return. Yeah. Also, what's the point of creating like a whole chain just to do the whole mask for people?
Yeah, it's not wrong. I mean, it's really a brilliant marketing plan. They really, like, whoever is gonna take the mask when everything reopens, they will definitely be able to collect a lot of data. So for the benefits of those people who don't know what data is going to be collected, the article is below in the show notes, and now I'm just going to say out there's 9 things that is going to be collected. So it's your full name, then second is your IC or passport number, number 3 is your company name, then number 4 will be either your home or work address, and number 5 is your occupation, number 6 is your email address, number 7 would be your credit card details, number 8 would be your bank account details, and the last one will be your phone number. Yeah.
Wow, that's really a lot of information to collect just in exchange for a mask. But of course, on Razer's defense, the reason for collecting this is not because they want to collect this to give you one mask, but rather they would want to KYC or to verify each person, okay, the owner of the app, to make sure that there's no frauding or over collection of more than one mask per person. But again, there's been a lot of backlash from online netizens, right? They say this is a strategic marketing ploy for brand awareness, or some people say, this will be an easy way to rapidly increase mass adoption of their Razer Pay app, or to gather personal data on a large scale. So with this one move, give you a mask, collect our personal data, okay, they can effectively kill multiple birds with one stone, or rather one mask for the matter.
Yep, and in Malaysia, they actually tie up with 7-Eleven for this Razer Pay app already. So every 7-Eleven account, like whoever is going to be shopping there, there will be people signing up under them as well. Yeah.
And also we did a little bit more digging. We went to review their privacy policy, and we actually were a little bit surprised to find that under this section called activities on social networking sites, that Razer will be collecting any publicly available information, any information you make available, okay, on can be personal information, depends on your social media sharing privacy settings. The moment you like their Razer profile on Facebook or Twitter, or post a message or even answer a poll, right, they will already be grabbing and try to collect your personal information. So that was, we were like, really, wow, this is how much data analytics they are performing. But of course, we understand Razer is a global, gaming products company. So we shouldn't really be surprised that they have to perform a lot of analytics to be able to, target you in future again to maybe sell you one of any relevant products or services.
Yeah.
Okay, so after Razer, we're going to talk about also EasyJet. Dexter, you can kickstart on this.
Yeah, so recently there's this airlines, it's actually one of the biggest airlines in UK, United Kingdom. So they've recently been hacked. So there's approximately around 2,208 customers' credit cards details were exposed.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And also further investigations found email addresses and travel details of 9 million customers were also accessed.
Whoa.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
God.
So it's actually one of the major breaches as well.
Some more
This-
airlines,
yeah.
yeah.
And basically all these things, right, is that's why is the this to promote the importance of having cybersecurity audits or even pen testing at least once a year on your website. That is having e-commerce payments and storing your your customers' details. This is why it's important. You see, even big companies like this are being hacked. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's another one, Home Chef.
Yeah.
It's a meal kit delivery service, yeah.
Yeah. So Home Chef, so Home Chef, their database were actually on the dark web marketplace for sale. Their
2.5K.
database,
Yeah.
it's like 8 million details for 2.5K US dollars only. So there's definitely a lot of people like even marketers or hackers will actually be purchasing these records for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
So worth it, man. 2.5K. That's
Yeah.
damn cheap for data.
Yes.
Free data mining. Every data breach is a free data mining to marketers who want to use it
Yeah.
somehow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Right.
see from all this news that we've talked about, all the data breach that happened because of hacking incidents. That's why it's so important for businesses to inculcate penetration testing exercises as part of their risk assessment. Can be quarterly, biannually or annually, because through a penetration testing, which is basically a simulated attack on their networks, or can be on their people, can be on their software. This will enable businesses or companies to know if there's any weakness or if there's any potential risk or vulnerability that hackers may leverage on in the future. Can you imagine if a hacker comes in, has access to your infrastructure and they take over? Your whole business will be put to a pause, or even ransomware. So we have an article on the importance of penetration testing. We'll include this into the link in the show notes below. So do feel free to read up on it. So there'll also be certain scenarios whereby businesses will need to do mandatory penetration testing exercises. For example, financial institutions under the MES regulations, under the Payment Services Act, they need to perform a pen test. There can also be vendors, software vendors who want to go for the Productivity Solutions grant. They need to ensure that their software is free of vulnerabilities and it's secure. So they also need to go through a mandatory pen test. And under the PDPA, organizations or businesses, before they make their website, their corporate website live to the public, they have to ensure risk assessments are done, and one of these will include a pen test. That's why pen test is so important. Again, we will add this article into our show notes. Please go and read through it. This will really help you understand why it's important and how frequently you should do it. And we've been talking about recent news. Let's also talk about tech scams, online marketplaces. Dexter, would you like to start on that?
Yeah, for me, I will talk about the online tech support scams. So,
Sure.
so some tips of how to prevent this. Whenever you receive a call like, "Hey, it's time your computer have some problem or your internet have some problem. It's time to fix. You're having some maintenance. Maybe you need to pay some money as well, or you forgot to." Sometimes they even say you forgot to pay your bill. You're gonna cut off your internet. You better transfer some money now. Yeah. So all these. We'll give you some tips now. First tip will be actually to just hang up the call immediately. Just ignore anybody trying to give you instructions. Do not panic. Yeah, do not provide any personal details or bank details over the phone, because no worker from any organization will actually be authorized to ask you for these details over the phone. Yeah. So, and also do not give out your one-time password. So a lot of them will actually try to access your email and then ask, or even access your account and then ask you for your one-time password and ask you to give it to them over the phone. Please do not give it to anybody over the phone. Yeah. Even if it's somebody trying to fake you as though it's your mother or your father trying to act as your friend calling you, please always verify that it is the actual person or actual organization that is contacting you. So how to verify? Put down the phone, go and call them back, go and Google the official number, go and call them back, and then verify whether are they really asking, did this really happen? Are they really asking me for this information? 100% of the times they're going to say no, nobody is going to ask you for these details over the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, so one last thing is also the recent things like the COVID-19. A lot of them are using contact tracing as a as a fake scam as well. They try and get your details. They say, hey, you have recently been near a person who is infected with COVID. We need your following information to verify you. Yeah, but actually it's fake. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it happened to me recently also. Someone called me, Singapore accent, seems very professional, says from the Supreme Court that it's an ongoing case, and I'm involved. Then I'm like, Supreme Court? Then I check the number, also starting with 6 something something. So he asking me for my full NRIC number and full name before he can continue to share what he's about to share. So I got suspicious. Then I asked him, how come it's a different number from the Supreme Court? Because while he was on the call with me, I go and Google the Supreme Court number and it's different. And then he said, I asked him, would I be able to contact him back if I call back to the Supreme Court? He said, yes, sure. Then he put down the phone. So when I called back the Supreme Court, customer service officer picked up the phone and I told her that I just received a call from this certain officer's name. I can't remember it right now. And she straight away already tell me, it's the number that call you 6 something. Then I said, yeah. She said, scam call. A lot of people have called us for this. She almost sounded irritated because too many people already complained. So it happened to me also. Luckily, I did not give him my full NRIC number or full name at all. Yeah. And not only tech scams, but also anything that to do with digital or online, that you don't face-to-face meet up someone or you transfer money first. For example, online marketplaces like Carousell, there's been constant news that people have, paid in advance and then the Carousell seller just closed down his account and, you are unable to contact him. Then your money is just lost. You have to make a police case. Or even one of the, I would say a quite funny incident was Maple Story, the Mesos. There's someone selling the digital currency of Maple, right? Mesos. People transferring money and then this guy, scammed them and run away. And he even tried means to use another person to be the foreman. So yeah, there's a lot of online scams happening. As long as you're not able to verify properly the person, okay, do not send money in advance. Or if it's an online marketplace, make sure that you see many good reviews, okay, as much as possible before you try to make an informed decision to make payment. And even then, for example, Carousell has Carousell protection, okay, Lazada protection, for example. Make use of all these whatever payment methods that they encourage you to use in order to protect the buyer. Okay, these marketplaces will not release the payment to the sellers until you as a buyer, you confirm you have received whatever you wanted to buy, then they'll receive the payment. So this will then protect you, protect your interests.
So Yan Chong, did you gonna scam before? Maybe you can share some scam experience.
I feel like the past 5 minutes, 10 minutes of conversation, it feels like I'm like watching Crime Watch. There's like tons of digital protection advice that you guys gave, which is very helpful. As for me, I think the only ones that I really see is the text one. To just message and say like, oh, press here to claim a price or something. Then the latest one is a phone call. It's always been calling me every single day at the same time. I think it's about 10 plus 11 plus every single morning. It's from like DHL or something. Always receiving. It's damn irritating. Then it's always from
China?
UK. No, UK.
So they say your parcel
UK,
is stuck at the customs.
Yeah, something like that lah. Then then after I receive once, right, then even though I keep cupping the phone, I don't even bother. Like once it ring, I just like
block them.
off it, right?
Yeah, you can block it.
I tried it, but then they still managed to call. Then they suddenly changed to like Belgium number or something. So for a period for like 2 weeks it will be like UK. Then suddenly the other 2 weeks will be like Belgium. Then always been like the same thing. So I just don't bother. Then after a while you just stop. Yeah, you just stop. Yeah.
Mine I kena, I think 2-3 times really very persistent is the China DHL. 这是 DHL 国际服务 blah 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 blah. That straight wake up already. Yeah, don't bother. Yeah. So always be vigilant. Anything you're unsure of, try to get the case number, get the person who's speaking to you, get his information, and then call back to the official number. Verify in your system. Can you see this person contacting me for a valid reason? I'd like to connect back to him. Okay, this will safeguard your interests. Okay, so and we're almost coming to the end. So what Privacy Ninja is also offering for businesses? Okay, we've talked about Razor's privacy policy, how much personal data they're collecting, and we have also come to realize that when we view or review so many clients or businesses, their privacy policy, a lot of it is non-compliant or missing mandatory clauses. So what Privacy Ninja is offering to the business community in Singapore will be to provide a totally free privacy policy review. So for any business owners out there who are listening in to us right now, contact us. at ninjas@privacy.com.sg. Our contact information is also shown below in the show notes. And just give us your website URL. We'll be happy to do a review on your privacy policy, absolutely free. What we'll ask in exchange is just a backlink from you. Okay. And also, if any business owner or any data protection officer, if you want to find out your current state of your PDPA compliance, there will also be another link in the show notes. Okay, it'll be a simple 3 minutes test. Okay, just click through the answers, and you'll be able to, at the end, find out what's the current state of your PDPA compliance. And if you feel that there's a need for you to improve on those gaps identified, again, feel free to contact us for a non-obligatory consultation or just an online conference. And for Yen Chong, anything that you'd like to give away free to our listeners?
Oh, okay. Thanks for giving me a chance to say that. I would like to, okay, for people that, like just now previously we mentioned, like for people that are offline to online, if you really have issues converting them, and if you want to really try out at this time, like try yourself, like DIY your way in terms of branding and video marketing, I do have a blueprint for you to start exactly how you can do it step by step. And that's all you need is to you guys will provide the link for you guys to sign up for my email list. Then every week I will give you like weekly content that's related to branding and also video marketing. And definitely the blueprint will be inside for you to download, and you can follow that first. That would cover pretty much most of the things that I usually cover with my clients. Of course, everything is do it yourself lah. So if you need help, do let me know. Direct message me. I'm open to really solve your problems. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Yen Chong. Anything else for me, Dexter?
No, that's all.
Okay, so to all our listeners and viewers out there, if you find what we have been sharing weekly for our podcast and our video series useful or beneficial for you, do feel free to like, subscribe to our video channels, to our podcast channels, and also share any of our videos and podcasts to your friends, families, and other business owners.
Yeah, you can also let us know. Let us know what topics that you guys are interested in for us to cover, or maybe some questions that you have. We will also cover it in the next few episodes. Yeah.
Yes. Please feel free to comment below. Let us know what you'd like us to speak about or talk about, and we will get in the relevant subject matter experts to give their views, opinions, and some advice on it. So I thank you again, Dexter and Yen Chong. And
thank you so
everyone out there,
much.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.